And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Gibson.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And now, Michael Harris. The pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's David Fletcher. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner on the move. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he hits a ground ball right side. Goes to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. The line to kick the pitch. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Charlie Morton. What do you have on him?
Well, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for, so we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first, now up for St. Louis, number 91. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The pitch. And a good eye there.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Murphy throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Nolan Gorman.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
In there, and it's 0-1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Bounce to the right. Albies throws to first in time. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Short hop liner, handled it short. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Gibson back to work. Right through there for a strike. Gibson, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The wind and the pitch. And that's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Matt Olson up to the plate. 9th in the National League at RBIs. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Right-hander kicks, deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Second inning here, no score. Fly ball down the line. And Olsen is set down. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Here comes Goldie around third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Time for 2. Wilson Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Mike Antico next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here in St. Louis, here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
here it comes. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So here's Murphy now. Just missed. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Charlie Morton next up for the Braves.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Michael Harris. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Still only one out here in the inning.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Happy Freedom Friday to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the
One
live.
down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just
everybody, how was everyone doing today, man?
How good he's been in the past.
Man, hopefully everyone's doing well today. Hopefully everyone's doing well today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Damn. If y'all been in there, if y'all been in there live.
The
That shit
pitch.
shouldn't have happened. We're gonna get our lick back.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, David Fletcher. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Shout out to Kelly Payne, man.
Swinging a foul straight back.
I have some chocolate runs.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series.
What's up, my guy? You still in the chat, man? Ain't money in the bank tomorrow night? You still in the chat? I be working so much, man. I'll be.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Try to stay on top, man. I be working. So I figure I ask him if you see who's on your big board.
Out towards right center field. On the move.
All night, my guy.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
What's it next week?
Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
I thought I'd ask you first before I go find out for myself, you know.
Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Hey, baby, it's a hot one, baby.
Here comes a pitch.
Baby, it's a hot one. First day of summer in St. Louis, baby.
Albies on his way over.
100 degrees out.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
That's not even including the heat index. See, that's the type of heat we get.
No pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Gibson.
That humidity, that thick ass heat, the heat index type shit.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
There's money in the bank tomorrow night.
Here's the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
By 2, he's about to get our leg back.
The pitch.
He's about to get our leg back. Once we get our leg back, we're going to play smart baseball.
Man at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And him way out front of the slur. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now here is Nolan Gorman. Grounded out his first time. Inside, just missed.
Bad, I ain't swing at that. Man, that would have been ugly.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Excuse me. Excuse pig in a room.
Man on second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second.
Smoke.
Throw on to Olsen. That's out number 3.
Use a pig in the room.
The Cards leave 1. They're down
Cheers.
2-1.
I gotta make it's a good pitcher. He's one of my better pitchers, man, but he gave up 3 hits.
Back here in St. Louis, John Shelby with Chris Singleton
and
set to lead off the 4th. Ronald Acuna Jr.
So I'm probably most likely playing small baseball. I'm gonna probably have to get somebody in a bullpen warming them up, just in case I decide to pull them. Now, let's see. Middle relief, long relief. Alright, we'll warm them up. He's on the better one. He's fully healed, full of energy, so we're gonna make him go with stuff. We'll make him extra close. Hold on, no, we don't wanna do that. He's fully healed though, you know what I'm saying? 13 saves. He's my top guy. He's gonna warm him up. Be on the safe side. You know, you gotta play small baseball. You gotta get this lick back.
Gibson back to work. That's in there. 4-1.
Here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Trying to get him out of there.
The line of the pitch. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
We've always been disappointed with got a hit. I'm trying to carry him as long as I can. If he gets one more hit, I'm gonna have to pull him out the game because he's like one of my.
Yeah, the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 6th inning, man, if I can get my pitcher to the 6th inning without giving up another hit, I'm cool with that. I'm chill with that.
The 1-0. Check swing. He went too
Check
far,
swing.
and it's a strike.
There you go.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Let me hit. can't give Austin Riley nothing to hit. He can hit any pitch. But you don't want to, not on your watch. You don't want to be. He already a poster boy. Gave up a home run. Now he already on the front page. You know what I'm saying? He's already on the front page. The highlight reels and shit. You know what I'm saying? You wanna sit this, make a move to the back of the line.
Ground ball up the middle. Gorman.
Don't do it.
Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
I mean, his ERA pretty much. I mean, it's cool, but it ain't, it ain't the standard. You gave up a hit, 2 hits, a home run. Look at that, 4 hits. Time to pull him out the game. Look at that.
Around first, heading
Look
for
at that.
2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Man, he
so
just gave
every
it
hitting
4.
coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman.
Man, he gave up 4 hits, man. Top
His
of the
first
4th.
at bat was a strikeout.
Ozzy Albies, come on, man. You can't give this guy nothing to hit. Also, can't give this guy nothing to hit. You gotta get him. You gotta get him out of there.
And that's in for a strike.
We got him dead out here. Got some good gas here. Some good smoke.
Just off the outside.
Come on.
Edge. And that's ball 1.
Come on. Got some good smoke too.
Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Got some good smoke too. Straight out go.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive.
When you do, when you do good, when you do right by people, man, good things happen to you. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive.
Because I would say my coworkers, one of my coworkers is giving me some garden raised beds, next week, last week of school, same person. I say God bless you.
And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Hope all is well with you, my traveling gypsy, Carol. Hope all is well with you and your family. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's the old guy playing video games.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
With a bunch of grandkids running around the house. Actually, the link is outside and around. But
kicks and deals. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 2-1.
My Lewis is somewhere. Homie Peter Griffin.
Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
Homie Peter Griffin. Family guy.
And a pitch.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. You know, these Cardinals just haven't produced as many competitive bats as I'd like to see in this one. Things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Hey, Lewis.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Reached on an infield single his first time. Moving to throw over. And he's back in on a dive.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That to right. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Family guy was family guy, hey, what the Simpsons? Family guy.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Family guy.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Hey, Lord.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. In there safely.
Well, with that kind of elite power he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That was funny.
And he deals. That one's in there. 0-2 now. The Braves leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. High fly ball to the left field line.
And I lick back.
See you later.
Got that lick back.
He powers that one out of here. His second homer this series. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Bye-bye.
That one hammered center field.
Bye-bye.
Harris ranging back.
Bye-bye.
Hits the fence.
Ooh. On a home run. Oh.
Well,
Short.
see, he is locked in there.
Short.
Well,
It's okay.
he's really slowed the
It's
game down.
okay.
It's like he's moving in full speed and his body is a
Excuse
step
me.
or two
Excuse
behind.
the person
The way
who's
that he's
been drinking
squared
a
up
beer
that
after
baseball
work.
tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, runner at second. And up next for St. Louis, Mike Antico. That's in for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming home. And they tag him out.
Oh, go back, no!
There's the tag, then get him, and that's the inning. 2 runs for St. Louis on this
Fucking around on his
blast.
controller.
It's now a 3-2 ball game.
God
You're
damn.
watching
That's
St. Louis
okay.
Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest.
That's okay. So now starting pitcher got the lead back. So now we just gotta play smart. Now we just gotta play smart and play lights out
And
baseball.
welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth.
Top of the
so
fifth.
now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
Well, after scoring
we
runs,
just
this is
gotta
where you're
play
looking for that
smart.
shutdown inning, get
Smart
that
baseball,
hot team
moving
back in there to
forward.
swing the bats.
This is good gas system. This is good gas system. I had to go to the black market. Had to go to the street, the hood. Ooh, I had the hood come to me. Had the hood come to the sober and say, "Hey, take a ride." My little plug in the hood came through. Said, "Man, I ain't seen you in a minute, OG. I'm gonna tighten you up." Tighten you up, shit, dude. That's what I'm working on right now.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Lewis moving back for this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. Hammers that one deep left field.
No, you
and
don't.
forget it.
God damn. No, you didn't. This motherfucker.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-3.
This
Only needed one
bitch
swing to
ass
square it
boy.
up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Velcro jumpsuit
When you're
wearing
working with this
motherfucker in
kind
the
of velocity,
summertime.
so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep
What
that
the
hitter
fuck?
off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty, one away.
As I see that shit, that's some bullshit. We gonna get our lick
Charlie
back.
Morton
God
will hit
damn.
next.
Don't do
Fly to
that.
left his first time.
The fuck was that?
That
One more hit,
misses,
man. We gotta sit him
and it's
down.
1-0.
After one more hit, man, we gotta set him down. He already gave a 4. 2 home runs. God. We gotta get that. We gotta get that lick back, that run. We gotta get the run back.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One out,
Man, at
bases
least get a
empty,
run
and a run
back.
in, and we're at the top of the fifth. That misses. Ball 2.
Oh.
One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball. picks up strikeout number 7. So the lineup flips over. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Now 1-1.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
It's time for me to transplant my cucumber plant.
And the righty deals.
Put it in the big pot.
Foul ball.
By itself. In my 2 plants and my 2 potato plants. I gotta get some buckets. In my pepper
2 down,
plant.
nobody on. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
They'll be right by next season. Next season, those pepper plants, they'll be right.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, put them in the final spot so they can go ahead on and do their thing. Get them out those cups.
2 outs. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Gorman.
So those roots can spread out.
Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
I'll be on vacation next week. For good.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at
give
the
me some
plate.
dirt.
Mason Wynn.
250 pound. I want 250. I want 250 pound bags of dirt.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats.
Gotta go probably Amazon.
Playing defense at this level.
They've
got 7 hits at 90
when
plus
I get that, I'll be
so
sick.
you gotta look alive out there.
Got it by him for the K.
I'll be sick.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And some other little stuff like, you know, like water
Kyle
rocks
Gibson,
and
next up for the Cardinals. There's a swing and a
Got our leg back. We need this leg back.
And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Yes.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 91 in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted.
We'll take the base.
This looks like extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Man, we need a big hit in this spot. We need a big hit in this spot.
Gorman digs in now.
We need a big hit in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul.
No, you don't.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Put us in a tight spot. I
Back here in Busch Stadium, top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Fletcher. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen.
Got to call that visit to the mound. They already gave up 5 hits. We gonna call it.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Andrew Bellotti.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
The pitch. Inside, just missed. At the belt and fires. Fastball for a strike. Kicks and fires. Up the middle.
Oh, you.
For a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Acuna now.
That shouldn't have happened.
For 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, a second might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep. Acuna runs. Pitch is low.
Out.
And that's a stolen base. Not even
Damn.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump
Okay.
on the pitcher, because that catcher can make
Being
it some time.
aggressive.
And
I like that.
Catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there. But he just
Gotta
beat
be
it.
aggressive on baseball. I like that. Stealing bases. Damn.
righty to the plate. Runner goes again.
Out.
For a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time.
And he stole 2 bases on me?
Third base can be tough, especially
Come on.
if second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the back.
Oh.
Trying to make you think that you gotta stay close.
Oh, wow.
Got a great jump. And that's
What did I just witness?
Lifted in the air, right field. Lewis sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Go.
Pitches in there. Strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And the pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
0-2. That one just misses. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Just that.
Arenado flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th.
4-3. Ready to get that leg back.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of
Need
that
that
pitcher's
leg
mind.
back.
If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And it skips in the dirt.
Need that leg back.
Swung on, belted.
Got that leg back.
Way back there.
Don't catch it.
And it is gone. His 62nd home run of the season. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Took on the big part
Said
of the
he's
arc
gotta
of that
live
home
for big
run and
moments.
just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, let's play.
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Put that over to the side, little girl. You got enough stuff. You need to get that room together.
You gotta.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2.
No, now you get that room together. You want to open enough stuff.
Strike in the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied at 4.
Keep your room so you'll be able to find it.
And there's a hit.
Now, Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Let's go.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Oh, let's go. That's not what we're looking for.
The pitch. Hard ground.
You looking for that?
Field for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1. Pitch. This one.
That's it. Game. Got that nick back.
A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and now they're out front. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Mike Antico.
No.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Right here. This.
Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's a high chopper. Albies. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Andrew Bellotti next up for the Cardinals. one out to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering, he's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Come on, man.
And there's a ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-2. Just missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Off the plate inside, and the count's full. And here it comes. Grounded to Gorman. To first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now it's the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The Redbirds leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2
Let's
strikes.
go.
Got him. Now 2 out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Here's a strike. Right-hander kick steals. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score.
You're on the wrong. Welcome to the stream, y'all, man. Shout out everyone on the game.
Happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
Let's go, guys. I'll be right back.
Bummer on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Travis d'Arnaud, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now catching and batting up, number 16, Travis d'Arnaud.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man. 1 for 3. And the pitch. And that one pulled foul. Bummer. In his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Movement in the bullpen, Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer deals. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, nowhere. Gorman.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Had him way out front of the slur.
Now batting, the right fielder, Demetrius.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And a swing and a miss there. Gets to it on to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. Lewis off of first with two away.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I got one ball, one
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ripped on a line. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. So one left for the Cardinals. They hold a 7-4 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a pitch. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball, that's inside.
That one misses. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
3-1 is on the way. Swings through that one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Fastball for a strike. The next offering misses. 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Arenado to first in time. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Fletcher, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Falling behind 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
3-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Murphy taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Out to short, Arcia. Whips it across, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
So digging in, Wilson Contreras.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Right side, Acuna there. He's got it, and there's two away.
The batter, the left fielder, Mike.
And up next for St. Louis, Mike Antico. That one off the mark, and that's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Raisel Iglesias getting loose out there. Lee getting loose as well. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here in St. Louis, all set to start the ninth in this one. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Righty to the plate. High fly ball out to left field. Antico settles under it. And there's one away. Austin Riley now at the plate. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
That one the other way, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And there's the strike. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Payoff pitch. Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Albies in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This could end it. And takes low for ball 1.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Outside. And the count is 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two outs. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say.